Hello,
Hey
everybody. We are two Indians sitting in. Oh, you're not sitting Indian
No, I'm
style
not Indian
anymore.
style anymore. It was
Well,
weird.
we are about to watch the series finale of Leftovers.
The Leftovers.
So I know this is kind of out of left field. Some of you have asked on our Reddit and have commented on YouTube, like, why aren't the Normies watching The Leftovers? And some of you know that this show doesn't get high viewership. People are like, they know it's not worth it for us to react weekly to this show.
Exactly. But we found out later, like, we both had seen it. So we're like, all right, well, it's a series finale, which I didn't know. So she told me about it. So I was like,
Yeah,
might as well
it's
watch
done.
it.
And Damon Lindelof, I really, truly believe this is the spiritual successor to Lost. It's Damon Lindelof, was one of the writers on Lost,
It is.
and he, I don't know, what he has done here, he's found a clever balance of, I think, what he always wanted to do with Lost. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta just
No,
be
just
okay
give
with
it
some
a
things
chance.
not being answered, like the departure. They're never gonna answer the departure, of course.
Which I
You
said.
should not like ever think that. Yeah, but you thought that maybe.
I thought they would explain it, but I guess it makes sense. But I don't know. I like to know the answers. I guess it's just like you think what it is. Just
Yeah.
you still keep making. I don't know.
So this is episode 8, The Book of Nora. The premiere was The Book of Kevin, just a reminder. Series,
Oh.
yeah, remember? They're writing the book.
The Book of Kevin. Yeah.
Series finale, nothing is answered, everything is answered, and then it ends. So we cracked out. I wish we recorded our reactions like reading it. We were like, oh god.
We
well.
told ourselves like don't read synopsis, and we both read it at the same time.
Yeah,
We're like,
we couldn't help
what is
it.
with that?
And, oh man.
Then it ends.
So since we have never there's so much to unpack with this show, and
Oh my
since
God,
we have
yes.
never done any video about it, and this will probably be the only video we do about it, unless we do a video essay, Surge, or in the future, Surge, fucking do it, you dipshit.
Do it.
We will probably. I'm just gonna try to just talk about what I feel about the show, and then after the episode's over, we'll have just a discussion on that as much as we can on the series as a whole. But we're not gonna be able to touch on everything because there's so
there's no way.
so much.
I think it's just gonna be high level themes.
The show's great.
Yeah.
They do great individual centric episodes.
Dude.
The music is everything. The music is everything in the show.
The leftover theme song just makes me like,
I know.
cry.
It's just,
It's
oh
like,
my god,
I
it's the
I would
saddest
step-
shit in the world.
And as you play in the background, it's like I'm gonna tear up. I don't even know for what. No. Just
was like, oh my
piano
God,
thing.
oh
It's like,
fuck, oh.
It's not gonna happen. But no,
This is the type of show you watch to get into a dark place, kind of, a little bit.
Oh, it will get you in dark
little
places
bit.
really fast. But the actresses, they're really, really good. I
Phenomenal.
think they do an amazing job. And I love Christopher Eccleston and Justin
Thoreau.
Thoreau.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce
Thoreau.
it. Yeah, Thoreau.
He's so good. And
He's
Nora,
basically
dude.
Jack Shepard,
He
dude.
is.
Okay,
I will give you for that.
Damon has a thing for black-haired white male leads. Okay, he's Jack.
Yeah, I'll give you for that.
When he's saying Homeward Bound season 2 finale. Oh, okay. So apparently he has a huge cock, and that's the inside joke. Was from the last episode when he
But he
went
had
back
to
in his
put it-
purgatory, and it's you have to check your penis in, and there was a flop sound effect.
Yeah, I didn't know that until today, so.
Yeah. So.
Dude, even Nora, her character, it's amazing. It's just you can never understand. You can tell she's still in pain, but she tried to be so strong, which makes us is she gonna do it? Is she not? I don't know. Is she gonna actually go through that machine and die, or she live?
Well, you didn't know for a while there if she was actually going to do that, or if she was if she was actually trying to uncover a fraud, or if she's actually trying to do it herself.
I think she wanted to go through it. I think she's still looking for that hope.
Usually I don't know, when I watch the show, it's an atmosphere that I have to be it's a react worthy show, but not really, because I don't want to talk during it. I just kind of want to absorb it and experience it.
Yeah.
So I might not talk that much.
No,
I will. Maybe if something's confusing, because shit is so much confusing.
But I think it's a series finale, so there's a lot of things, not too wrapped up, but I think there's going to be a lot of things happening, so it's one after another, because last episode was one after another. They had, this is a series finale.
He went back to that place. I can't believe they brought it back.
Yeah, I remember watching that, and it's the whole time, just what the fuck is happening? It's going through, but I couldn't talk. There was nothing.
I
don't even know how the reaction's going to be, so.
I recommend this show, this entire show, just for the episode last season, International Assassin. I don't know if anyone's a fan of this, or you're watching this reaction, you gotta know which episode that is.
You have
It
to.
was great. It was the first time he went to the place, and now the last episode kind of confirmed that it is mostly kind of just in his head.
Kind of a subconscious.
In season 2, he was with the uncle character, or was it her dad? Remember the
the Michael's
John's
father-in-law. Yeah,
right?
father-in-law.
Right? And he like, boy, did he like touch?
He drank
Evie
the
or
water.
something? Or like he did something fucked up or something, right? Like to John. Like,
Yes.
to their family. Like they weren't on
But
speaking terms.
They never said what it was, did they?
No, but I think he like touched her as a kid or something, or like I don't know, something fucked up.
But it couldn't be that. It couldn't be that because that would have been like a while back, and then why he found us.
Maybe they never revealed, but you know, families have fucked up shit.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
happen.
absolutely.
So like he was atoning, and he like killed himself right when Kevin did, and so he was in that place too, but it was actually him.
Yeah.
So that's what made me feel like that was an authentic purgatory. You know what I mean? Whereas this last episode, he just kind of went, and it was him versus him. It was his own mind, and he was just kind of blown. He wanted to go back there to that place, like.
But so you're saying that it's not a dream, but it's actually a purgatory because he went to a safe
I'm saying,
place,
like,
right?
season 2, it felt like it definitely was something supernatural was going on.
Yeah, because and that person's like, don't drink water, and he drank water and he forgot what it was. Like, so that's how you actually become a part of purgatory. Like, you forget what you came from because that's a part of heaven too, right?
Yeah.
Or like reincarnation, like you have to drink something and then you reincarnate into something else, but then you don't remember your past memories.
Yeah.
And you start living in that life. I wonder if that's what's happening right now.
Sorry if we might get into Lost spoilers because there's so many comparisons. So just, right? Because we both see
True.
Lost. So
Yeah.
this is the first time to have a platform talking about Lost. I won't go overboard.
I know I'm not too much into Lost though, so I'll
but
keep up.
the way they do the character-centric episodes reminds me of Lost. The way they do the music. Like, the music is everything. The purgatory. Like, it's very much like Lost, kind of. There was like in the season 6, it was like the flash sideways that existed, and you would see like these characters.
But was
that
it?
like throughout, it was kind of like a mini purgatory for Jack.
Yeah, I guess so.
When Jack at the end, you understand the ending to Lost.
What are you talking about? I remembered it.
It was a purgatory.
I
In
know.
season 6 only. Season 6 only.
The begin, the end of it, right?
Yeah,
where
only
it was the church.
Yeah,
Is that what
only
you're
the
talking
last
about?
season.
Yeah.
But the whole last season, the whole like Flash Sideways universe was like a purgatory.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry. That wasn't the comparison I wanted to make, but let's start this. And if I remember...
No, I don't believe you. I guess I need to rewatch Lost. I'm so sorry.
Everybody needs to rewatch Lost at least. If you haven't rewatched it at least once and noticed all the little things, it's pretty crazy.
Probably. I haven't rewatched it. I need to rewatch it.
And I bet this series is the same way. Like, if you rewatch it... Because you remember you said there was foreshadowing.
No, I rewatched it. It's Mad World.
It's a Mad from the
like when I was rewatching it, I remember the fake God, or real God mentioning how Jesus didn't woke up after 3 days. It was actually identical twin. And the previous episode, Kevin had identical twin and talking to each other, and it was just weird, like rewatching because I didn't pick up at the first time they mentioned it, and then I rewatched it because I don't know what we were talking about. We were talking about something, and then watching it was like, shit, it would be really good to watch from the beginning.
Yeah.
It would be. Especially now that we kind of know what's happening. Because in the beginning it was like, what the hell happened?
Even though, like, season 1 was almost a completely different show. Too.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad the guilty remnants are gone.
You mind if I snap a few of these lights off? Because, like, I've never watched the show with this much light. It's kind of...
Oh, yeah,
it's
go
kind of
for
like
it.
too bright.
I don't know why we always have that on.
Every one of us was.
Oh my god, it's like a super recap. Holy shit.
Nora Durst.
It's like literally her
I
book.
know.
It's Kevin, right?
I remember this. I wanted them to get together.
I know, I was like, oh, I'm so happy for them.
Yeah.
I'm so sad that they can't be together, dude. That's fucked up.
They're perfect, though.
But two broken people, I guess, just can't be together. But it's sad, because
They're like broken to the point where it's like, it's just...
Kevin's fault, right? She didn't trust him either, though.
I think they're just, it's none of their fault. It's at the point where it just can't happen.
Oh, he has a beard, like Jack got a beard. Yeah, this was kind of, this was so bad. Oh, the theme music last episode, they used the original season 1 theme music.
Oh, I missed it.
This is season 2.
Second two.
Season 2.
Oh,
I knew they were gonna do it. I was wondering. This is hilarious, dude. I love this
like this
theme.
song.
I like this one.
Dude, this is so cleverly done.
I like it too.
Yeah.
And last episode before this, they used the original season 1 theme.
I
thought it
missed
was
that
great.
one.
Yeah,
That was
I liked
cool.
that theme a lot.
Good job.
Yeah. I think I'll just let the mystery be. It's such a like. I don't know, it's very like.
It's really cool.
Very dark undertones to it. Oh, Reza Aslan. Do you know who that is?
No.
Reza Aslan. Oh yeah, he's really good. He's like an expert on religious studies. Like he's a religious scholar.
Oh,
he
wow.
does he consults with the
creators
about like how to like properly realistically portray such a thing. You know, if an
Yeah.
event like this happened, religions would be born.
No, it's actually really nicely done. Like,
Yeah.
actually made me question some things too, and it was like, what if it actually does happen?
I know, the show does.
My name is Nora Elizabeth Jameson Durst. This is a copy of today's paper.
She's doing it.
I love her. She's such a great
What did she
actress.
say?
I love her.
I'm ready to go now.
See, I don't think she's covering for it. I think she really wants
Yeah,
to.
man. This show does a good job.
Yeah, she tries to be strong, but then at the same time, she's not strong. Matt's okay with this?
Is this for reals?
What?
It's a fossil. The person is gone.
This is for reals. I thought it was fake. I thought they were just offering a dream for people and it wasn't real. But
Oh,
are they
you
really?
didn't
Are
think
they
this
really
up?
killing people? I thought they were just turning people down.
What if there is actually a machine?
Cause remember the guy who lit himself on fire
Yeah.
in Kevin's dad's episode?
Yeah, what about...
He was like, "Would you kill a baby if it could cure
Oh,
cancer?"
yeah, he was the one who got rejected by... Like,
And,
they
and,
mentioned
he
it.
said the opposite answer of Nora. So it's like no
Yeah.
matter which answer, they reject you. So that's why I was like, they just reject everybody. But maybe not. This is for real. It has to be in that position. That's
Well,
interesting.
it will have the same consistency as water, but it is not water. It contains metals that will be irradiated.
Oh God. Crazy.
Would you go through that?
If I was her, can't imagine what she lost. That was the first time I teared up. Was her episode in season 1 when you find out what happened to her.
She's a long-time employee
Oh,
of the
God.
Department of the Sudden Diarrhea. This is disgusting. She is survived, at least temporarily, by her terminally ill gecko, Matthew Jameson.
I'm glad they're getting along at least. This is the one happy thing maybe we can grasp onto right now.
It's an interesting brother-sister duo.
Yeah.
Dynamics.
Mad Lib.
Matt.
Get it? Have you done Mad Lib? We should do Mad Libs. We
That
done
would
it?
be funny. No.
Christopher Eccleston, like I like how he's religious, but he's still like willing to shoot the shit with people that are
Yeah.
not.
That's a great doctor.
You said that I was the bravest girl on earth. And every time you sent me a letter with a new matlib in it, that's who it was addressed to, the bravest girl on earth.
I forgot about that.
That's all.
Violet. I think this is where she's gonna go, dude.
You always are.
So is
When
that
she said, "Does the name
foreshadow-
Kevin mean anything to you?" and she's like, "No." Maybe this is where she goes. Maybe she really does get transported
But
somewhere.
doesn't that mean they can explain it though?
Forget the sound of my voice. How can I ever stand in front of a room full of people and convince them that I have the answers when I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about?
What are you going to tell people?
Whatever you want me to.
Are you ready?
Of course she's ready. She's the bravest girl on earth.
What I heard? Did they ever say that? Is she gonna be naked?
She's gonna have to hold her breath for 30
Are we
seconds.
gonna see
and
her
not
boobs?
breathe it.
Oh, she is naked.
Booty. She's so pretty.
Oh,
We got Bush, ladies and gentlemen. We got Bush. This is so
So is it happening?
crazy. This
So-
is like really legit happening. Are we gonna follow her? Are we gonna see where she goes? Is this for reals?
so many scary
God,
noises.
this is like so like
Why does
fucked. Oh my God, it's not water, but it feels. Oh my God. Okay, hold your breath.
hold? Oh wait. Should we stop?
Maybe it's just
I'm
not gonna
stopping.
show it. I'm
You're not gonna
stopping.
show it. I'm stopping. Oh, that.
Yeah, this is it. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. I remember the birds. Remember when you bury the bird
Yeah.
in the season 2? When like you bury a bird in the woods.
Really bold choice on doves.
What is this place? Flash
But-
forward like Lost.
They never really show it properly. Going, what if? So you 100% she's gone.
I think so, and I think this is where she went. Obviously, like she's old Nora now. Like this is, right?
What if it's just a flash forward and not where she is?
But she. I mean,
We didn't really see her die yet.
she got zapped though. I mean, she for sure got zapped. Like they just didn't show how it happened, and now some time has passed.
I guess. Where is this? It just looks like Australia.
Wow. Is that what it is? It's not Australia still?
Sarah, does the name Kevin mean anything
Sarah.
to you? No, because the man calling himself that came by yesterday, he ain't photo.
Did he go after her?
That's all.
You think it's the same place that he's been going
But I
to?
think he knew.
Where'd she go? She's obviously still alive. Everyone else like gets zapped away.
This is not supernatural that Jane and that they just go wherever they want to go. He can't just be here.
But what is
wherever
this? What is this then?
I think it's still Australia. I think it's like she never went through it. I'm holding on to my like they never showed it. It
How
didn't
could-
happen yet.
Okay, see, that's where I think they're not gonna answer that. So you're gonna believe that? I'll probably. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay, yeah.
Maybe because they're purposely not telling you.
They're purposely not
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's just like making us go back and
Yeah,
forward.
but I like that. I like how it's annoying, but it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Is that Vegemite?
he's gonna be right outside.
Fuck is that Kevin?
Is he older too?
No?
He's older.
Kevin.
Oh my god.
Kevin Gorby.
Why
I
did
don't know if you remember me. I was the chief of police in Mapleton.
See, it's still.
Oh, what?
We don't know each other really well. We only talked a couple times, really.
It's an alternate reality.
We had a really nice conversation in the hallway. I don't expect you to remember. It was a long time ago. I've been kind of wandering around Australia on vacation. Kind of get my
Forgot.
That's the other last thing. Australia. This is like an alternate reality. She got zapped too or something, dude.
Dude, I just thought of something.
Here you go.
What?
Wait.
What if everybody else who went to parallel universe, there was like a.
They
there
the
was
ones
there
that
was-
departed?
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know. She knows it's not the same Kevin. You know what I mean? Like
Here we are in the middle of nowhere.
it's
but we
fate.
knew each
They're
other.
meant to
Only
be
here for the
together.
night.
Maybe I don't know. It's like in a different dimension. Does he have Alzheimer's? Maybe it's what you said still, and he has
It's like
Alzheimer's.
his Alzheimer he just comes back around. But what's up with Australia though? Like why Australia? Even
Dude,
Boston
there's something
does.
special about Australia.
Did you tell him?
Lord.
Nora? He's there in Australia?
Did you tell him where I was, Lori?
Identical twin came
No,
out
I didn't.
of the other
Because
predator.
if you did, just say
Not
so.
the-
And I
I don't tell you about the people here, and I don't tell the people here about you.
What?
I would never betray that, Nora.
Why does she look like a homeless person?
like none of it happened.
Huh.
Huh? What's that mean? Huh? Is he crazy?
Does he seem crazy?
He seemed happy.
Huh.
Would you please stop fucking saying that?
What is that? What's
Did he say
she?
anything else?
She like what's is she just the same?
Whose kid
Yeah, I
does
guess
she
there's
have?
a dance in town tonight, and he asked me to go.
Whose kid does she have?
You called me because you wanted me to say it's okay to go to the dance.
I do not want to go to the fucking dance!
Gotcha.
Maybe she's going through the same thing Kevin went through.
Maybe,
Maybe
Kevin.
she's maybe this is her like little
Purgatory?
life experience, like near death experience.
Or the Kevin that woke up, it's not the same Kevin. It was identical twin Kevin.
Maybe.
And the real Kevin never came back. She never went through it. Lori's there.
But he went and talked to his dad on the roof afterwards, didn't he?
Yeah, but like what
He
if
still
he
could have
doesn't
been a
remember?
different. Yeah, he still could have not known who or Nora.
Like Nora
was.
was, yeah. Like what part did it?
So you still think she did not get zapped?
I
still think she got zapped here or something. I don't know. Because Lori, I thought Lori killed herself. This
doesn't feel like dreamlike state at all.
But Lori killed herself, yo.
Did
She was
she-
suicidal. They drew. She was like, you know what I mean? Like
Again, if I
they're
didn't
not
see
gonna
it
answer
happen,
this. They're not gonna answer
if
this.
I didn't see it
They're not
happen,
gonna
it didn't
answer this.
happen.
Questions are answered. Some questions are
nothing-
answered.
nothing
Nothing's
is
explained.
and it ends.
That's why Lindelof, bro.
That's a troll move.
That is a little trolly, but that's. I mean, I don't expect anything less. I suppose you know what I mean. But we better get just enough. I don't know. I need something. I like that dude a lot, Justin Thoreau.
Oh, you have a new crush.
He's
Favorite
a
crimes.
tiny man crush on Justin
Tiny
Thoreau.
man.
Yeah, of course. He's like a Jack Shepherd. Come on.
That was a really quick change of the mood.
I know.
Aggie. She was in the army. She left. Too many rules. I bumped into them at the hotel bar. They told me if I didn't come, they'd be angry with me.
Hotel bar.
My father came down under it a while back. And,
So did
told me
Jack's
to leave the
dad.
place.
So you're saying you've never been here before? This is your first time in Australia?
No?
But she
Are you
remembers.
really gonna keep this up?
See? She thinks he's faking
Keep
it.
what up? If you asked me to go to Miami with you, I definitely would have gone. I love Miami.
You either could not just be remembering or be someone else.
So many questions.
So you
There's
never
too many
left?
questions.
Then you knew my brother, Matt Jameson?
I was hoping you were going to come to the funeral.
We said our goodbyes in person.
She wouldn't go to Matt's funeral? Are you kidding me? She wouldn't because it's not the same Matt. Or something. I don't know. Mary gave the eulogy. She really loved him. She left him. She went back to Mapleton, remember?
But she still loved him.
Howard, Jill, and Tom?
I'm gonna push it. I mean,
I know.
Did he say Kevin Garvey, right? See, in Purgatory, you always said Kevin Harvey.
Harvey?
Harvey. His name was opposite in
Great
Purgatory.
guy.
Purgatory. It was always
I didn't know that.
opposite.
Because I'm still holding a candle for you.
Still? That's like a Snape moment.
Yeah, like that's a
I
little...
find that hard to believe.
How is your dad?
He's fantastic. He's 91, he's still kicking.
Oh, he must be immortal.
Yeah.
Runs in the family, right?
I'm not immortal.
Oh?
See?
Says who?
Cardiologist. A couple years back, I had a heart attack. Pretty bad one. Aggie, this is Nora. This is Aggie.
Congratulations.
How does he know these people? Kevin doesn't make friends. Like, he'll be like, what's wrong would he just like make these friends?
It's kind of sweet though that he's holding on candle for her this long.
Either way, it's sweet. If it's he forgot and he's holding candle, or if he's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is a different place. This is a different place.
I don't know, dude. His name was always Kevin Harvey when he was in a different place.
Told her I had a crush on a girl, and I wanted to chase after her, but I didn't know what to say.
Sweet though.
Alright, everyone settle down.
Yeah, she's like, son of a bitch is gonna win me over.
Don't worry, love, it's yours. Probably. Alright, let's get to the ooey gooey.
He's happy, man.
Yeah.
It's different, dude. What the
And
fuck?
attach them to these beautiful birds.
That's her bird.
And now we are going to set them free.
This is so sweet. I'm scared.
What did you write?
That's for me to know, and some lonely Eskimo to find out.
Ooh, a sin is when you know something is wrong and you do it anyway. I look forward to a lifetime of fucking up with you. But I hereby swear I will never sin again.
Oh, that was sweet.
This was a miracle thing.
Yeah.
This is like her purgatory, I think, man.
This is her subconscious?
He said he'd sacrifice it.
Have you ever seen somebody sacrifice a goat?
He did. Does he remember?
That'd be weird.
But remember when he was talking about mistake and sin? When they were talking mistake, they put on Kevin and sin as Nora. So Nora thinks being with Kevin is a sin that she should never do it.
That's why I say I've got dreams.
This is cute.
Turned away, walked away with them, and that hurt me. That's why I dream.
God damn it.
Sorry.
Bad dreams, sweet dreams, hard dreams.
Okay, we got it. They would have been so good. Is it really sticking with that story? Oh, no.
Because it's not true.
When they can pull off a good chemistry, like, it's perfect. Like, Jack and Kay had it in Lost, too. It reminded me of when, like, I don't know, I thought he was remembering her for a second, but, like...
Yeah, because he was tearing up.
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
yeah,
whoa,
like,
like,
maybe
oh,
he's
man.
remembering
Yeah.
something.
Remember the very beginning of the season, when they showed the lady on the roof?
I thought Kevin Senior repeated that.
That was a little similar, too, but I feel
Yeah.
like this, maybe I'm off.
It might be, but not the same location. Maybe that was also in Australia.
That was weird. That was a weird flashback.
Dude, no, you know what the weirdest flashback
Season 2.
was? Yeah, when it was like they had like baby
Yeah,
and like,
I was like,
what
oh
is
my
happening?
god, what an intent. I
It
was like,
so.
and they played the theme. I was like, what is going on?
And seriously, at first I was like, maybe when it's the anthology seasons, like
Yeah,
maybe
I
this
was
time
like,
in a different
yeah,
season.
but that was a cool. And then they didn't show the Garveys the whole like episode. It was cool.
Yeah, and it was like, what? Did it switch on us? Like,
Yeah.
who's the main protagonist?
But I like that. That was really cool. It was so cool. Oh God, dear God, that is painful.
Oh, that looked painful.
Wear a helmet, Nora. Why aren't you wearing a helmet, babe?
Oh God. Oh, the poor goat.
Oh my God.
Those fuckers.
Yeah.
Oh my God! No! Oh. This is so
bad
sad.
for the goat,
I know.
yeah.
It's bleeding so sadly. I should put it on her thing.
Now I'm a goat herder.
It's the for Walking Dead. Tabitha. It's Tabitha.
Last episode I felt was like could have been a finale, and
Yeah.
like now like I get it why, because this whole episode is just gonna be this like Book of Nora.
It's wrapping up.
It's crazy.
Is it wrapping up?
Yeah,
Like I don't
it's
even know what it's doing.
It's almost over. I feel like
Is it? Has it already been like 77 minutes?
it's close to, yeah.
Hey!
You want to know how I found you, Nora?
Yes, Kevin.
When Matt told me you were gone, I didn't believe him. Or I couldn't. I had this feeling that you were still alive. Then Matt died, and you weren't even at the funeral. And that should have convinced me. The last time I saw you or talked to you was in that fucking hotel room. That night I burned this fucking book.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
So she didn't go through.
God.
Maybe she did, but she just didn't die. Maybe she's immortal as well.
Maybe she didn't go through with it.
And I show your picture to everybody I meet. Do you know this woman? Have you ever seen her before? And they shake their heads and they say, I'm sorry. Every year I would say to myself, I can't do this. I'm not doing
Dude,
this.
that's dedication. Oh my
Never
God.
again. But every year I would come back.
Oh my God.
And when I saw you, I couldn't believe it. And I was so... I didn't know what to say. Or where to start. And so I just thought, oh, fuck it. I'll erase it. Just erase it all. And maybe that would give us another chance. I refuse to believe you're gone.
And I said goodbye to my brother, and I climbed right in.
Oh my God. Just tell us.
I think they offered like a fake your death program thing or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
No. I didn't change my mind. I went through. I was in the parking lot, naked, curled up like a baby. The man told me that 7 years earlier he was in a supermarket and every single person disappeared except for him. The woman told me that she lost her husband.
Just like I said, they were the
her
departed.
3 daughters, and all 8 of her grandchildren.
She did go somewhere.
We lost some of them. They lost all of us.
See,
What?
they did say there was a place she did
So
go
I
somewhere.
went and did what I came there to do. At first, I didn't recognize them. Teenage boy
Or yeah.
with curly hair. And then my husband came out, and he was with a woman. She was pretty.
That's something she was scared of before.
In a world full of orphans, they still had each other. I was a ghost who had no place there. Did I want to be with you, Kevin? Of course I did. But so much time had passed that if I told you what happened, that you would never believe me.
You wouldn't.
I believe you.
Yeah, he's been there, man. Like he's
Too many times, dude.
You're here.
I'm here.
wow, that's perfect.
Just close here. Just please turn
Oh my
off
God.
here. Oh, they're back.
For them.
Yeah, they're back. Oh.
Wow. Look, it was a great shot. Like you can still see them in the window.
This is perfect shot. Please tell me you finished it.
That's it.
Thank God. Oh my God. I'm so happy that they finally are together. Like,
that's so satisfying. Here I thought they were gonna go like sad.
I really thought,
But it was like bittersweet. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm okay with them not explaining everything. If they gave me this, they needed to give me one or the other. Happy finally.
The final words they said to each other.
I'm here.
Was like, we're here. They're the leftovers. Like everybody has created some crazy scenario to like justify why they're there. More so because of that event and the fact that they said that. Oh man, what a great ending, dude. Oh my God.
That was a really good ending.
Holy
that was worth
shit.
it. That was didn't seem like 77 minutes.
It was her. It was.
I can't
show
believe
is so good.
I can't believe she actually. Both of us scenarios happened. That was actually there, but she did go back.
And here we were arguing about
like,
who
which
was
one,
right,
like,
but like
both
it's
of
all
them happened.
yeah. It's like,
and she's the only one who managed to come back, like Kevin.
yeah, but like at the same time, just like Kevin's, you don't know if she really did go or not, or if it was just in her head. You know what I mean? Because Kevin's international assassin, that
would you
could have been in his head too, just eliminating Patty from his mind.
Did you watch? Would you read Dark Matter?
Yeah, I would totally read that.
Okay,
I heard about that.
You should, because there's
it.
this one theory, and I'm gonna try to say it without spoiling anything. Like, they talk about parallel. Are you watching this?
No. If you want to
they
go
talk about parallel universes, where like anytime you make a decision, it creates another parallel universe, and there is a way.
I believe in the multiverse.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
And there's a way to break that wall. Like at this time, all the universes are happening at the same time, and the reason is because there's this chemical in a brain that stops us from one. So I'm thinking that when she went under that, like the water, that was water, but it wasn't a water, but it was some chemical that actually broke that wall for her, and she went to that universe where there was like a crack. It
reminded me of Stranger Things. It was like a sensory deprivation.
Exactly.
So it can cause hallucinogenic experiences too.
And like in Doctor Who, sometimes they go through parallel universe when there's like a crack in there. So maybe like that crack happened, that was a rupture and brought 22% across that universe. And they lost all of them. It's interesting that people who left behind were actually the one who actually was saved, or the saddest one.
And like, even if that was real or something she created in her head, it just makes so much sense that like wherever they all went, they're missing 98%. Like if they went anywhere, like they're like, even if it's just what her head created, if she like really saw her kids and they were happily married, that is what would, if they were all in a place, that is what would happen.
That would have happened.
It was only 2% of them left. They would all have each other. They would move on because they would all have experienced the same loss.
Exactly.
Most of them would have.
And then they would never had an answer either. And at that point, they was like, okay, we all lost it. We know what it feels like. Let's move on from here. But back there, they have so many theories. It's like, did the god do this? Did it not do this? And it's like, they're trying to rationalize it, but the other 2% was like, fuck it, well, there's no way back.
And like, whereas Kevin was trying to like do it for himself, when he had his near-death experiences or whatever, and whether or not like that was her near-death experience that she was describing, like it's just like she was essentially describing what like we saw Kevin experience. I think that's what I personally think. But it just as easily could have been real. Like that's why I love this show. Like it could be purgatory, but it could just be like psychologically. Yeah, I mean it's just
because they
tiptoe that line.
Remember when
perfectly.
the kids were like when she lost all her kids and she was mad at her husband too, right? I think she was kind of thinking that he's having an affair or something. So it could be a subconscious, like he was with another woman when he was there. Like obviously she knew like they would be teenager, and her fear was like he would be another woman, and she's invisible. Like she wants to be visible. Like she wants to be that victim that everybody's like, look. At the same time, she doesn't want to be, but she wants that attention. And there, she was invisible, and that was like her fear. And I don't know. It could be subconscious. It really, I
The show makes you think, and like I don't know. I really want to read that dark matter. I really want to see that dark matter book because like I totally believe in that. Like,
it should. Okay, maybe we should do that for one of the months. I've already read it, but I really want to have that conversation because it's really good conversation. So cool. Because it seriously makes you think in the fiction way, but still makes you think.
Nothing's answered. Everything's answered. And like perfect description, but like they answered enough. Like you know what I mean? Like obviously they're not gonna come out and say like, hey, yeah, she legit like got transported. You know what I mean? Like it's just the way they. I don't know.
So where did she come back?
She asked the doctor over there, like they looked up. But, you know, just like Kevin could have created in his mind, you have to assassinate the president to get out of this dream. Or, like, you have to bomb this. Or you have to, like, you're an international assassin. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just like, you create the scenario in your head that you think is, like, what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Kevin, that's like him. He wants to be this, like...
cool.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he's a guy. It's just, like, it's just funny. It's just...
You know, one thing that really still trips me though, like when Nora was going in and they brought that empty shell, do they disappear? Or was that just for the show? Or was that empty shell like a fossil?
See, that's the thing. If we're arguing that it was that she didn't go anywhere,
yeah,
really, then yeah, I guess it's all for show. Like maybe they just do all that.
So like she has a near-death experience because Kevin always came back to whatever the body he left behind. So like. There's no way she got physically transported anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe she did get physically transported.
I think like you could either have had a hallucinogenic experience if it was a sensory deprivation chamber, or she could have died, or like something happened to her. You know.
Something, yeah, like. She had
They were like, you're gonna think it's water, but it's not water. I mean, it's bullshit. You know what I mean?
Like, say she has a subconscious near-death experience. So that fossil was just for the show, just to show them. So. And then, like, they just took the body somewhere else and left it there.
I guess maybe it's just a way for them to have like a clean slate and like tell people that you did die and like you can like start fresh. You know what I mean? Like tabula rasa. So many lost. Oh my god. So many, like they're in Australia for fuck's sake.
Oh my god, I need to rewatch that show.
His daddy issues and just like, man, I'm telling you,
daddy issues.
And everybody has daddy. I just love the message of because I legit thought this is a depressing show. Like two broken people cannot be together, but like they both experienced, like everyone is rationalizing the departure in their own way, whether or not what they experienced themselves, their out of body experiences were legit or not. Mm-hmm. They can still like we're here. Like you have to hang on to who you have with you. You know what I mean? It's important.
It took them so damn long to come to that realization.
Yeah, but like when something so fucked up happens.
Exactly,
you know
what I mean? But like, would you think it would take you that long to come? Well, I don't know. It's something that you can't really empathize with it. Yeah, like.
If something like that happened here, you really don't know how.
Exactly, this was a really underrated good show.
Series. I know. I'm so glad we watched and talked about it.
I can't believe it was 77 minutes. It didn't feel like 77 minutes.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was so.
Now I want to read the book.
I knew it was like gonna end there. I was like, this is perfect. Like, but like it was cool.
Thank God.
The pigeons came back.
Thank God the pigeons came back, and they end up together. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah, that was very satisfying.
I'm okay with.
It was like happy tears. It was like happy tears. At the
exactly.
End. Were you crying at the end scene?
I was.
Okay.
I was.
All right.
Yeah, but the tears didn't go down. But like I did tear it up. I teared up a couple places. Every time the damn song comes on.
I know. That should be like the guy who just makes you tear up no matter what. Like, no, stop it, damn it.
That goat, dude. What was that whole goat thing about? Was that a symbolism for something? Using all the traditions, something? I don't know, like from. I don't know. That was an interesting scene.
It was an interesting scene.
It's like those fuckers were like celebrating, but didn't realize what effect it causes to nature.
This is interesting. The whole time I was guessing like she really went somewhere, and you're like, no, she. It was like they know, like they were like doing the same thing, and then he finally says at the end like, I was trying this angle. It's like, what a weird...
No, it was hilarious because the whole time we just keep rapping. I'm like, no, that means this. That, you have to go back. His name is Harvey whenever he's in his subconscious.
I gotta check that out.
It really is.
It's one of my favorite episodes. I want to do a video essay about it.
Like, I think you will find out like the first time he goes there because that's much more prominent. And the second one he does President Harvey as well. But yeah, dude, it's actually...
I highly recommend the show if you have not seen it.
Absolutely.
If you are watching this, please let us know if you enjoyed this. That we wanted to do this because it's the series finale. I'm gonna try to get it out soon, so like maybe hopefully people will catch it. Highly underrated show.
Highly, and I'm curious to know actually how many views we get, like how many people actually watch out this there. Yeah. Because only reason I came across this because I needed another show and it was on HBO Now, and I heard tinsy bit about it, so I was like. I didn't know what it was about. I just heard the name, the show.
You didn't know season 1 was based off the book?
I didn't know. I found out later. Actually, most of the time, I don't know a show is based off a book until like later. I was like, oh, they're adapting more of that, so that's good. But
and that they did their own things for season 2 and 3 because it's just season 1 was.
Which is kind of like Orange is New Black.
Yeah, but
it's interesting. It's way better. I mean, yeah, but that's much more interesting. I wonder how. So like
but. I'm sorry. I think Damon Lindelof, the guy behind this, like he knows that people are hardcore making these lost parallels. So like he keeps that in mind with the episodes because I legit thought she was in like a Flash Sideways like lost type like thing. Like he found her like they're meant to be like, and it was just like I don't know, the way he does such a good job of keeping it like keeping you guessing if whether you think you're right or not.
You should definitely do an essay on this.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Just need to articulate like better.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. No, it's fine. I really need to badly watch Lost because I feel like I've seen this. I did see the whole show, but I feel like I watched a different show than you did, and that's because like we watched it many times. Because every time you talk about it, I was like, did I watch the same show? Like maybe I was multitasking hardcore when I was watching that show. I'm so sad.
It's okay, it makes me angry. Chris and Marquetta were like watching it while they're half asleep. It's like, yeah, we just kind of leave it on while we fall asleep. I'm like,
I'm so sorry.
I was like having a heart attack.
But I really need to rewatch it because I feel like I remember the show, bits and pieces of it now at the point where I don't remember.
Again, though, it works so much better when you can like digest it. Not like binge a whole bunch, like you know.
It's so hard not to binge it. Like it's just there.
This show was very bingy, and masterfully, like they set up that Lori looked like she killed herself. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Because like all signs point to like that's her exit. Like she had a call with her kids. She like.
Every time, dude, they like had that talk. Even Matt and Nora when they were talking about it. It looked like Lori and Kevin saying their goodbyes. It's like it was some goodbyes. It's like these people are dying. But seriously, HBO, if I don't see your body, you are still alive.
Yeah.
Like that's my motto. Like if I don't see you dead, you're alive. Stannis might be alive.
We're looking at you, Hound. Wait, no, he's alive. Oh, no,
he is alive.
Stannis is dead as fuck. Stannis dead.
I don't know. Hey, well, we saw John's body. He's alive. I don't know.
That's true. Yeah.
But if I don't see your body, you're dead. You're not dead. But
yeah, guys,
I love that dude.
A+ show, Leftovers. Let us know what you thought.
I should eat these.
We are gonna bow out. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Thank you so much for joining us for our reaction to the Leftovers series finale, guys. What did you think of this show? Do you watch it? Let us know in the comments and hit this like button if you enjoyed the video. You can donate to our Patreon here and click or tap to check out some of these other videos. Big shout out to Salim, Abel, Joe, and Luis. And we will see you guys on the next one.